in publicity.
Yes. First of all, yeah, publicity cry you because your first your friend say customers and I say your first partnership client is the musician, and the musician should be able to understand it very well how it works. Say then of course what you say. It's very important. After that, and I will be back to the consumers, on how to reach out to them, how to market it for them to understand the app and how to use it. And media, I'm only saying this because I did make consultancy. They shouldn't hide behind the fact that it was the vice president in the lunch maumo and all the media gurus and media people are become 170 and they know say befa emphasize and this is not prophet of doom. They need to invest.
No, Mr. Sami. So what can say emphasize?
Because me mama I'm saying more hide behind the fact that a vice president no na launching tia befa. I didn't know yen a sika and a advert amaya mo kra na me one. Sa ne na mo rolling no. Issue.
Oh, Mr. Sami. Oh, Charlie, your industry players. Why?
I'm not being a maker. I say I'm talking as an industry person. Afajima yenim dia streaming apps bi buy on by yo. Omo boa artists mo launch omo album. Omo boa artists mo programs, omo yearly programs. Omo they are everywhere. I am saying that they shouldn't sleep and come and tell us later that Ghana is supporting idea. This is a money-driven investment. Money-driven investment. So I say ride up, yeah, baby. Do you know how much some of them are spending on ad?
Why? Ora so Christopher ewa homane so. Minu na mpom ti sen.
Boss.
Me ba cho bibia boko de. Me ba cho akaka kra na ye yi na se de ye.
Oh, aye.
Oh, so Christopher one
and the mood didn't come about.
Yeah.
Bibia abang dia ba boa industry.
Yes.
We are working on it. Yes.
Now, wasugun komono so. Then initial comments about the air so far.
Oh, from the one, abang say it will support the establishment of a streaming platform. Abang say it is going to establish a streaming platform. What is in the manifesto? Go to the manifesto. What is written in the manifesto? There are a whole lot of Enima are buying, MPP are buying, and if you know MPP are buying, it is always a pro-private sector in your friend is saying oriented government. Enima be free and and that's a free me and you say are buying and can you papa more? And then are buying and say royalty collections. The whole world they are buying a digital royalties. But in Ghana, not buying a digital royalties. Until said the private sector got up and said no, I'm buying engine in some free home. But what is Abai doing? Abai is supporting the collection. It's a royalty system, the private, but it's Abai now. If we say in Tawanta would be Abai one Krabata and no Ebum. So from the one Abai can say support, and you can go through the manifesto and you will see it. It is there, clear. So if today, that government initiative, about to an amount, who are a private sector, and they or say, fine, I have the funding to do it. Government is not going to borrow money from anywhere. The platform. What did Abai do? Abai went through the process sure that it is feasible. All the support they need from all the sectors in Aban made sure that they got it. So date, I established the platform. This is where we are. And I will repeat it again. These governments, would say Dr. Agyemang Prempeh, or can say, even roads and they crampo, government is going to give it to the private sector to do roads with their own money and toll it.
Okay.
And this is nothing new, but that is the vision from day one.
Okay. Socrates, thank you. But me read Bibia Mana Wama Minchichimu Kakra. According to Ghana Web, on the 17th of October 2024, headline: Bawumia to launch Ghana's first ever digital music streaming platform in November. Now the details, just 2 paragraphs of the story. One, the government, that's Dr. Bawumia speaking, the government will launch the first ever digital music streaming platform for Ghanaian musicians, film producers, and then also content creators in November this year. Or the music streaming platform was made possible through the collaboration of the government, one, and the Ghana Music Rights Organization, that's GAMRO, two, then the Musicians Union of Ghana, that's Musica, and music producers in the country. How do you explain this to us?
I think it's self-explanatory. Government to establish what the first collaboration. Muka Uptown in near Mampacho. Uptown. Yes, and Omunia money in me pacho. Who beside the management of Uptown, Uptown. I stand to be educated. Was government part of it? Was it a government initiative? I think it's private initiative, like many of these things. Who call your friends a farmhouse? They have their own. They have private, and even me, a guy, xylophone. We came out with the xylophone view, which was streaming film, and then we were going to add the music side to it. And see, the private sector need OBI, but this one emanated from the government's initiative, and then it partnered the private sector. And when you are doing some of these things, the negotiations,
yes,
some of the meetings with the stakeholders, it was being organized by the government, making sure that everybody's concern is being taken care of.
Meeting
but Gambro the fact that he person didn't even this one I personally sent him the invite. I personally sent him, but when the most important thing is that the stakeholders were there, and then they all at the meeting will be a contribution to it and facilitated by the government.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the fact that Aban never said from the one say Aban Sika. Unlike before, look at the Aban Sika in this country. But now the whole thing, America, Aban in America need a factory, so is the private sector. That is the way to go. And Aban will make sure that it supports it.
Okay, Socrates. No,
yes.
Socrates, Aban supports our demand GMX. Hello, Socrates.
Hello.
Socrates,
yes.
Me pacho, Aban support our demand GMX streaming platform no Me
pacho, Aban support our demand and no na support to ama and ya be do be tree.
And I'm saying support to Ben. I don't know.
I've had this banter this afternoon, and I will still repeat it. I cannot give you itemized support, but when it comes to government initiative, when it shows that initiatives are out and the private sector comes in, there is usually the PPP agreement that is signed. Obia the role of the play. Ebia, I say, me needs getting about 100% funding. May say, okay, then I'm buying so I say, okay, then I'm also giving you this support in terms of ABCD. The most important thing is that sometimes when I buy on the side now, and the other party on the side now, who will say, I don't know, but when both parties play on role, who will say, I didn't know to me SCP.
Okay.
As we speak now, no, SCP, that means each side played its role. Each role may be, I don't know how to, sometimes even Crampo, just giving you a small room, say, okay, Montana and say, and look Crampo your support. Or give it the equity. Abba. There are a lot of companies almost that they have 3 or 4 partners. The other partner may be a celebrity. And or you soon the equity as a celebrity to come on board, to sell it, to market it, to promote it, and also need any equity or the other. So when you say, I buy support, unfortunately, I cannot give you that itemized support to say, your mom win 2, 3, 4, 5. But sitting around the table, the technical people sat there, the management sat there with government, and whatever they requested for, I can see now that the thing has come to fusion, that means each party played its role. And I've not heard anybody within that, your friend is complaining. The most important thing now is, let's see how it will go. Where I want this conversation to go is promoting it. How much they are going to get. The musicians are going to get. How are they going to support to monitor the exploitations of the work now, Makano? Because they said they are going to support it. The exploitation of the work. They brought all this up that they are going to do. I might make sure say, yes, whatever they are going to do is there. This is where we are.
Okay, so Christopher, you're that's a power.
In fact, on your bank, Obi have a challenge and patch on manifesto. Near my car, that is the bank. I say government is going to create no support. Government is going to support.
Bra, and can come away, Miss me dancing here, Chasu. Oh, you have to trim Bibiaba. Bra, so, no. So, as a government, me, Agyemang, me tax, and a binary no de bo about on mine home, bra. I am asking you that you are more or less like a communicator when it comes to the creative sector at the abino. More or less, I'm using the word more or less because mean to mean confirm it because one can't answer me. But that's why I'm using the word more or less. And now, all catch me say, I buy a support GMS for the streaming platform about, and I'm asking you say, a dear Ben, I buy yeah. We'll see, and no, unfortunately, you cannot tell me.
Unfortunately, I cannot tell you. Me say itemized support. When I use the word itemized support, but when they sat at the table, whatever support each person needs, they spoke about it, they requested, and Abai also offered each side. And then Abai, lady say, Abai, then Sikasem, Abai, the Mexicana, and no can say, no, almost your friends almost yes, because at the table, there's promise that they have the full funding for it. So if the lady was right, and it is the fact, because they say they have the full funding. There are many others who came on the table with proposal. Although Niska no expect is buying anything no they are here. But this about say no, me the Musikana me the bay. No support, your endorsement, your facilitation. Say be a here meeting between the various organizations. Yes, I'll come and sit there. I'll bring my legal people to come and look at the agreements between both parties. The agreement between you and the musicians, the government legal department is going to make sure, it's endorsed, it's scrutinized. These are all support in terms of corporations. But none of the two parties have relegated in its promise, and thank God, we are moving forward.
Medasi, Bra Medasi Pa. And that was Socrates Safo. Mr. Sam. Is it clear?
No.
Is it clear?
Socrates, I'm a rahone.
Ade.
Wamame raho.
Kasa baby.
Yes. Unim the entiam so amame raho.
This is okay.
Last week on Peace FM, Socrates was sitting down when this lady from the app was giving some revelation that Socrates himself was shocked. And the Akwesi Abaji Busano said, or say it's new, say onim say government involved. Socrates, as a communicator, from last week, Ebepim say, who does so kasama by you don't know the contribution of the government, they should sack you. You should sack you from speaking for MPP. You say you cannot give a fact. You are speaking for the government, and you cannot give us the specifics. For 1 week, our lady never shocking. Say you, the lady can say, it's no. This is a private own. I listened to them on Peace FM, and Socrates say, onim say like, oh, government no involved. You should say if I'm lying. The tape is there. And to what to me, I 1 week about ya lunch. Won't me busa government now kasamano no. And near more yeah, the contribution and who kasach the Ghana for what make government chefa ewo. Oh, this is so sad. I'm not expecting this from, and I'm sure so. You can't say moya. The omu good Dr. Bawen Masi. Omu good and you must say. And your mind the coffee sad discussions way by through them. And then my discusses say abang. Meanwhile, Munim say private. And what stops you from telling us abang a private sector to own up? Ghana 40 say and one. And now Mufi say when the mama win the election. It's clearly this is a joke. After all these 4 years and within how many days I be calling and somebody glory be as a eswa Dr. Baumiama as why streaming up. Said the OC church a private a buying and our mother enabling environment for a private sector to thrive. I establish something. And no your more and some ma buying. I some multimedia didn't swat said the MPP government has initiated something.
Okay. Me a quick interview, Mr. Samuel Abuchami. Me wo na me producer ya research bi na. Was sending research no e dia mami. And we need to go through the research and speak to an artist currently on the line. Yakọ a app on so. GMS app on so. Ni hu say an artist called Agnes Agyemang ne works egu app on so. Sisi amino ka say na owo enwum bi a your friend no wajimu and afe ogwama okum no jaimu ma yesu anigye sem means menam ojamu and afe urade beye humemobọ onyame bue mapono ena onyame amwawa ena ajafache. These are all songs what app which is GMS, so you can go there and check. So let's speak to the artist herself. Say Anyebia no nenyum kogu ho no edem wana edebua no Agnes Agyemang what to say?
Me hoyo Agyemang nie.
I don't know.
Congratulations.
Now Ben dear, he says good. Agnes Agyemang streaming platform be a launching no a year kwade twa mu your friend no GMX. Me pacho what in wasem?
Me doctor that be o maintain wasem. Enyu mere ya na we producer na wo bisa me wasem na me ka say. Ya me bi me fa me nyum bia sa anko sa platform so.
Unyum go ho.
David.
How? No. Unyum go. Agnes Agyemang. Anya una obo nyum friend no ojamu.
Mushama dear me okay na ye check is see and me who say me 2 albums na nipa ne dey gu sa platform no so.
What
me album ni nyina. Ena me tonyum bi awon bi abusiaboni mu ye tenana eno so sa album ni nyina ni mienu ena me hu say ye de agusa we platform no
enti me no ka say wo akwa check ya confirm say wonyum gu ho.
Oh David.
Na wonyum no egu ho sisi a no adan eye den ekogu ho
ɛno na ɛyɛ me nwanwa kakra nti afei na me so me ba bɛyɛ ho me bɛyɛ ho adwuma na me so mahwɛ so a obi asesa saa nyom no de akɔgu hɔ bra me nim ho hwee because me nim kwan fa so a nipa no ma ho sɛ wakyerɛ me ho sɛ me profile kwan sɛ mo ka yɛ nyinaa nyɛ no pɛ meje music award 2004 ɛna yɛ wo me kuma sɛm bebree abrɛ nte saa
I'm surprised. No, I'm surprised. Jirasuma, me producer, Dalate, you did the research.
Yeah.
What did you see?
Some of the app.
Some of the. Oh, buy is there.
I download app.
Me some machine ko ni na ho.
Profile says Agyemang Prempeh, a prominent Ghanaian gospel artist, debuted in 2002 with Yimadisue and gained widespread recognition with her 2003 album. Me sign mechi. Oshe we na ni we na egu ho.
Agnes, o say nya wo na anya wo manager bia nso na edi kogu ho.
Oh, Debbie. Because so the because go asem come manager bia wo manage sa na me come so come ya we ana.
Ena wan kasa kra so say unti streaming platform bia ye wukwade launch won kran Islegon aye frɛ no. Debbie kra. Okay.
Nim ni pa popoti a wode nyom no kogu ho. Agyemang wo say sa na ma we no omo dia ye ya che. First ni say wo hwa me songs a me nyom bebre na amanfo na afisa de gugu sa we no so. Enti me no me fight e kansa na nyame adom matimi agege sa. Ti aye adwuma fofora say nyame kwa mo say mama me hu.
No, but
if you know na ese me tu ahụ anamo na me hu nipa kwa wo de nyom no e kokoto ho.
No, but Agnes Opokwa Agyemang ade a ye kan omo launch no ukwade ye o vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na launch ye.
Na nipa kwa ya smart no wasesa ko ho. Enti se wo a wo de wo nyom na afa wani beba ho se me mfa nkoto no obi edi kan wo ho. E na ade ba ko wo mo so ne se obi edi kan ya akoto ho no. Se wo kata wo de wo nyom ne kwa na no nipa ne bitimi agina no e ko se bi ko ye ne dia.
Okay. Mate. Agnes Opokwa Agyemang da se pa.
So me da se Agyemang.
Thank you. Can we drop one of her songs? Me samachi nkonkwa sumu biem ade pa bia ni machi biem sisi ya mene wa kasaidi na merana na kuro
Agyemang nie hawa nie.
In the early 2000s, Agnes Opokwa Agyemang. Okay, streaming platform Abba, GMX. Okoto.
Agyemang. Obia afe Antonio Wawaria so no to bantia wonua. Na yenimu ani yenimu. Hwe. Am say young vice president or yama GD amanfo wonimu no akokora. Endra embra last week ye ba na asem na mekan. Me se minjendi. Say government pan babelanche a free streaming new streaming platform. Now, utie we na headlines in the say historic. Na say abakwa sem say bi kura nsi we ase a Ghana hada.
Oh, but be Ghana.
I don't know mo say historic.
Say bi omo mu troy no. Writers na troy na bi.
Na binding.
No,
platform there no.
Trone there. Let's be okay. Obia omo tro there obi timi tro headline bi sometimes.
Agyemang say bi obi sinidan say bank bi AC one head office and I will invite the president and obi twa hamem and obeboa on obi ano. And no nkyere say president de. Nti so bi abuild an app na ebia vice president ya frau. Nesi better wa hamano ya na se bekasa eno no nkyere say ya wode won sanka message ni clear.
I think said Dr. Bawumia ne creative phone share 2 weeks ago walisa no communication de man no eno na mistake account say the government will launch The moment you say that, no be anim say yaban no na launch. So no na me I don't know.
Agyemang, yes, one who say Miss Mesomano because me no me can say day one me can say saa dey we and throw njendi. Na even obe launch kura app I say next month ya to aba nti ya launch app ama mon konko to aba man. Ebe app na he na kura de me hwe me pese me hu details from on website kura na me hu niam bi kura me hye dem hu.
Oh, app no private own. And then some say
found there he na.
No, minimum say marketing one marketing manager be is part of it. CEO they are there. Yeah,
I'm Ghana for na.
Of course. I'm Ghana for.
Enti ne can say app we ne de ye obebiri eyi ne de enye yi ne yepe. Sesi ye nye scan to data o. Data bo aye den. Sesi system na ye hot yesre no. App no app asem no enye mprempre enye app asem na hia industry ni sesi ya. Enye streaming platforms. Ye wo bebire kurampa ye ntimi kura anya we wo so enti yesere one ma system no mo han wo na eye vice president on kan hwe sebe on kan no kware nkire Ghana fo on kan no kware hwe se nya wo na wo ya hwe wontimi mfo so wo ho and internet aba the internet never forget and then ya obeka o chira change wanu ya e ba ko ni e dia be kire on kan no kware nkire Ghana fo ye beto abama wo obia ye bepe enye wotu abehihim ene ekere hwe ene obarima bi atohihim ye fa anye hwe nti ye sere ni se onka no kware ne nye den message ho hia ye bisa o ayi ese contribution bank na government e de ma GMX we see itemize media mintimi
so ntimi bobo itemize no
itemize ne de adenja ntimi bobo ene bia ye sika na infrastructure ana se den denja ntimi bobo ene onye good communicator yei we don't want me bobo omon ka no kware nkire nipa wo na nipa anya mofra nipa bre wo man yimo and we have been loyal to this very administration this MPP administration no ya very very loyal Agyemang mo take creative art for change and am de boy aban me boa wonka ho no there be o say yete ha obi be na adwene say ebia yete ha na ebia yeta MPP wonya the face of a creative art for change. Won contribute here. We see our sense from here. Obian sense from. Inti wontimi mfa ne ma bi medada. Amanfo adwene ma bie. Enne nimde e pagya ekọ ba bia. Se wo ka brofo na so obi ntia. Obi be kire obi ase. Esi se ne se. Inti ne ameka na me de ma no besi ne se. Eye vice president. Oma no kware. Endi nanim asempa itia.
Mirasi. Okay. Okay. No, my information say in the course of the conversation, so Christopher Peso can be just under 1 minute. MCR production, please. Juma idea, ye na ni na se waka bibi na bia oko na bibi e wo mo person kan just under 1 minute ye mpade no ne ma no that opportunity na o meka bibi a pese oka Mr. Mwada ntino ebacho so Christopher will be or pese or clear the free on tino. I don't know. Producer why ready? Bra, but your wedding come sorry, I don't know, but yes, who will be a person can't but your tell Nianko.
It's just unfortunate someone becoming in a mini as I may buy no she as if I didn't say anything, but quickly, my main emphasis ka crabby a mano. Make say government facilitate a near maybe one ABA government anti-piracy agencies. Corporate office. This will be a parity will be works in Myanmar. It is triggered automatically under the government's side, no, that the anti-piracy operations at the corporate office automatically comes in because they are part of this agreement, you know. Then government is also going to give them marketing assistance because at the way marketing is key, promotion. How are we going to promote it? Government is going to use its agencies and resources to also facilitate it. We have regulatory support. These are the things that government is also going to support with it. Agencies, government were agencies like the Creative Art Council. Almost share in artists welfare, almost regulatory system. All these things have been plugged into the system. These are government side of it. It's because I will not be able to give you itemize. Then that means I'm going to spend over 1 or all. But I'm telling you, sir, government, no, and what the agencies are, or also they support us anyway. Government will not just come up and do anything vague. Please. Am I clear with it?
But so what we are yes, you are one.
Okay.
Thank you. No, Mr. Sam, it's okay. No, Mr.
Quick, Mr. Otie.
My
Robinson.
No,
Mr. Fadimanti. On say, Socrates to send me Momo now because he is now talking as a communicator than the other kind. I didn't make say on to me. When to me, I'm afraid you or Barbecue itemize no, what to me can be. Facilitate marketing. Well, I just that time no kasa na no one kasa now many times you nyai kasa. You see we are talking to but you see this is communication. You are talking to Ghanaians. Ghanaians are listening to you. You are speaking for the vice president's creative art team. So when you get any opportunity, be specific. Yebusa say a day na bina ye we say untimi. After the one call back the country, socket me try me momo.
Yapon abusa yebeshia dasene on Power Entertainment, both on TV XYZ, Radio XYZ, Power FM, and all our online affiliate. Meeting the Agyemang Prempeh. God willing, no china. Yejina enkonya miyenim na yenkosoro no na yensumu no. Ejuada no panondu. Mesa ni weshie biemo Power mid morning. So na we are 2 p.m. Me de Aquaba Drive ebebro on Radio XYZ. Until then, have a great and a super weekend.